Yeah, I don't think anybody's in a rush. Are you? Am I? I'm not, so who cares? I was like, maybe I should look at the map while I'm not recording and like plan out my next move, but nah. I'm totally fine with just wandering around the nest. Thorns? Oh, Defender's Crest. So if I remember correctly, the thing about the Heroic Order is it does damage. It's a dot. Apparently not a very strong one. Does it break background objects? No, it doesn't even break background objects, so it's just like cute. But maybe it can be powered up. That would be an interesting consideration for down the line. I heard my phone go off, but I don't remember where it was and I didn't see it. And you should actually be dead by now, because I didn't plug you in. Like a very long time ago, you were like, Sam, please plug me in. And then I didn't. Oh, I did. Look at me go. We're just playing video games tonight because everything in the real world upsets me. And since Minecraft upset me, now we're just playing Hollow Knight, which means we may once again be very far ahead of you in terms of what you've seen on the channel versus what I've played, but that's not such a big consideration for the Hollow Knight community. They're mostly just thrilled about me playing the game. But more to the point... That looks yummy. More to the point... Yeah, that's the right. Yeah, no, he was one of them. He was one of the five. I, killed one of the five. Tragically, but, that's... We're doing a rebirth thing here, okay? Get with the program, Poop Knight. Alright, so what we did was we opened all that. So we gotta go back. We gotta go back to the new part of the town that I wasn't in because I was a coward and I had to save. Well, I'm not a coward. I just run a YouTube channel. Don't call me a coward. Do I still have my flies? I still got my flies. Hollow Knights and flies. Hollow Knights and flies. Hollow Knights and MF and flies. Where is that? That's the door I can't get in. I keep getting excited about it, but I can't get in there. I gotta come back from there. And that's what I'm... It's exactly what I'm about to do. Come here. Wrong switch. Breaking stuff, going down, breaking stuff, let's go. Let's go, y'all, let's go, oh, right, so I called the shot last time. So, since I can't really work on, it's not that I can't, okay, since it's slow going working on Chef Game right now, because, man, you wouldn't think it'd be hard to make a book follow a little robot around, but it is. I'm way ahead in terms of design than I am in terms of actual execution. I got lots. I'm a programmer first, and I'm a designer second, even though I'm a pretty good designer. But the God's honest is, code is. I don't want to say it's not the code is. Bye, Felicia. It's not the code is easier than design. It's just that design can't go wrong until you've actually implemented it, right? Like, you can sit in... I mean, even that's not fully true, but I think you understand the parable I'm giving here, is that just, like, I can design in my bed, on my toilet, in my drawers, any number of places, that are completely, like, I can't code there. There's not an opportunity for me to do code. Can I break this one? Yeah. Sorry about all your stuff. These are the rich bugs. Your smell, poor, kill you. Yeah. There's a bug cast system. Your smell, poor, kill you. These are the rich ones, they're still purple, they're still doing alright. All those other ones, though. All undead and sad in the other surrounding areas. Commentary! Almost there, my lamb. Almost there. I think I got a pretty big kill coming up, though. Look at you. Yeah, I got all the hollow tricks. Whoa, you got me. You want some of this? Kill. Hey, don't ignore me. I'm little, but I'm lethal. You're dead now. So, what I have been working on that I mentioned to you folks a little while ago is integrating Chef Game with the Walter universe. Now, Walter was a full-blown puzzle game, and I've kind of backed off on calling Chef Game an RPG. It's a puzzle game with RPG elements, because while certainly there is a role to play, man, the lion's share of the game is about figuring out the correlation door with a simple, you need a bunch of keys. Or no, this is Moat's house, or Zoat's house, right. So I gotta get some keys. Sure wish I had a 1200 Geo, but, you know, sometimes things can get real when you party naked in the nest. What y'all doing in here? Why y'all hang out in here alone? Oh, I remember, right. It's not, yeah. Hey, Big Glowy. Glorious, glorious, yes! Oh, he's coming right for me! He hurt me, so now I get to kill it. You guys saw, right? I was trying to let it live, but then it hurt me. Now it has to die. Alright, got some real cash money. And according to the hunter, that was the gorgeous Husk. There's beauty in many things, reflections of light and water, the taste of freshly killed meat, the cry of a hatchling for its mother. I've never understood the lust for metals and stones, though. Corpulent Husk, encrusted with shining metal, retains the instinct to hoard Geo. I don't think it respawns. I think the reason I already got the clue from the hunter is because there's literally only one of them in the game, and that's where it is. But we're actually in the city now, which, as you noticed, has been sealed. So these guys have actually been protected from all the terrible stuff that's been transpiring in the nest. King Station. Naturally, there'd be a king's allegory to the Queen Station. And naturally, I think it's slightly bigger and more ornate. I probably could have made it to this bench, but I was terrified at the time. Nope, not if you don't press the button. I would very much like to pay the money to see my friend. Friend! How have you been? Many stag stations have been opened again. I can travel the breadth of the kingdom. So many grand thoroughfares and old sideways I'd forgotten. Somewhere amongst the lines lies a stag nest, place where I was born and raised. I'd thought its location lost to my failing mind, but now I can almost remember the path. If you keep on going, opening stag stations and beckoning me through them, perhaps I'll find the nest. Ah, I would like that very much. Ah, Esodo. We're in the middle of something right now, but I appreciate we're becoming homies, you and I, Stag Bro. And I just saved and found a station. So going to the right over here is A.O. Brown. But I just wanted to make sure I couldn't get to that up direction. And apparently not going to be able to pull it off without some pretty fancy pants platforming. But nonetheless, so whatever Agent Black, nope. Whatever Chef Game is now, Asian Black, you know, was very comfortably very much a puzzle game. It was through and through a puzzle game. I designed it just to be a series of puzzles the players would play. They'd have to figure it out. Eventually they became repeatable puzzles, kind of roguelike puzzles, where, you know, the player got the ability to... I don't know about that, my friend. Stay back, y'all fighting for your lives in here. Y'all fighting to keep the rest of the nest out. That's messed up! Don't you understand that there's trouble brewing in the nest? And I have been called forth from the darkness to handle it for you. Whoa! Fools! Wanderer's Journal, I'll take the cash. I don't much care for their stories. And so when I decided to make the transition to a game, you know, for starters, that it being a puzzle game, it was web-based, you know, that was like a big deal, was making it web-based, because then how am I gonna have to, I'm gonna have to go around. Yeah, it didn't have a ton of story, but then it did. I gave the characters the ability to talk to each other, and then it was gonna kind of be like one of those convoluted, like Metal Gear kind of things, where, you know, like, characters would call you under certain conditions. So, I mean, like, yeah, there was some puzzle element to, like, getting, you know, like, it was gonna be clues, right? Like, that's how you'd figure out the puzzles, was you'd, right, so if I go up here, then I can finally, right, that's fine, it's totally fine, but we're gonna just finish handling a couple more things in here before we do that, because the more I experience this, the more I'm thinking the Dreamer is where I get the power-up I'm particularly thinking of in my brain right now, but at the same time... I don't necessarily... Yeah, you just hopped on down, didn't you? Yeah, that's fine. How did you do it before, you dummy? You went over here? No. Want that money? Well, okay. Was much easierly resolved than I thought it would be. Oh, another trap. Oh, I thought I had downstrike powers. Turns out you got your downstrike at the ready. I thought you did an off-the-wall thing. That'd be cool, right? He, like, bounced off the wall and came back and shredded me. Alright, now let's take this omninomous elevator. That's not where we need to go. This is where we need to go. Ominous elevator! And look at us now. Looks like that other one, but isn't, and I think I have enough money, right? Hey, big guy. Hey. Are we cool? Not really. Can I read it? No. I can get trapped down here messing with y'all, though. Not about to do that. No, thank you. It's just officially sealed. It's just branded by the king. Good. Open the gate! Let's figure that out in a second. But first... Yeah, actually, I do want to open this, because if I don't beat the Dreamer, then I have a big old problem on my hand. But so far we're on a roll, because technically you can come over here before you even... Oh, this is the resting grounds. Okay, cool. So now I can get all the way back up here, and since I actually have a pile of essence, let's go see the Dreamer real fast. Or not the Dreamer, the Dream Bud person, the Dream friend of mine, the Dream whatever. Oh boy. Yeah, oh, this is just the, yeah, I know, right, yeah, Monoman, Lurian, and Hera, the beast, through their devotion, Hallownest, right, have fun killing them. Good luck stabbing him through the heart. I plan on it. I can't wait. It's going to be a good time. Everybody's going to love the seeing me stab my nail through all those dreamers' brains. Well, now all that story is just kind of trapped in my brain, right? All the things these characters are going to say to each other, all their weird quirks, all their personality, you know, like tics and everything. It's just like, it's all mine now. It's all stuck in my brain. Which, fine, it's fine. I don't mind. Dream Shield, sure. I'll take it. But I figure, you know, in the interest of, you know, like, I don't know when I'm ever going to make it, because I don't know if I'm ever going to have the drive. Like, if I actually was to become a video game developer, I don't know what I'd ever do is, like, make a puzzle game. An HTML puzzle game. I'd probably redesign it, but you've returned. Let me look at the nail. Both a little sharper, but you still have the long... Oh, 300. Kingdom, seek them out and gather the essence. Oh, well, not enough yet. Let's hit the bench, because there's no harm in hitting the bench while we're over here. And actually, we got a stagway station. There we go. Map, what's up? Nah, man, let's go get our dreamer on, man. Let's go, how much time we got left? We got 15 whole minutes to kill a dreamer. Let's do good times. Depending on which one it is, I don't exactly remember what sort of pain the icons pretend anymore. But I gotta believe I still got the ability to handle all of them in me. I mean, the poop night wasn't no match, right? The Blue Lake. Ouchie! God, what a calm place. This action I want. Vicious and deadly battle. This serenity is a bore. That place calls to me. Somewhere beyond this lake, perhaps? Perhaps. Ouchie! Whoa, who's that? Who that is? I bet it was a thing. Hey, my old friends. Oh, just a rancid egg generator. Can you hold an infinite supply of those, or am I screwing myself? No, I'm at 6, so that's fine. I'll take it. Yeah, that's why you got a Dow G, because right now, can't swim for crap. Can't swim for crap, but you may notice everything did go down there and it came back out, leading you to believe that yes, there's crap down there, and yes, there's crap down there. But not until I have the ability to swim will I be able to go down there, and I'm... Ooh! Have you ever drank the blue liquid, steady body, and the shaman stone? I do want that. What is it? It's 3 notches for the shaman stone, but I need keys, so let's go buy some keys. I'm sorry, young lady, I would love... Love, 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 I want your stuff. Oh right, I can go to the temple. Let's go to the temple, and we can do it the walking way so we can collect a bunch of money on our way. Die. Anybody? That's where Sly was hiding. Anybody home? I didn't do it. I didn't open the thing. I somehow walked right by it, but it's fine. I'd go back into Crystal Peaks. I ain't been in there in a while. Let's go back into Crystal Peaks. Oh, I didn't get the money. Well, do I have enough money for the... Because I didn't kill nobody. I didn't kill. Oh yeah, right. You get okay. Okay, yeah. I'm okay. I'm right. Yeah, I'm not. I didn't. Yeah, right. Damn it. So. The first thing you gotta know about the Walter universe, and I touched on this in a couple of episodes, is that it's not at all related to the True Warriors universe. True Warriors universe was something I created with my friends when I was in my teens, basically. And at the time, you know, the whole point of it was to provide a universe, a background, a framing device for our fighting game, True Warriors. But since that fighting game never materialized for a myriad of reasons, and we can go into that maybe in a later recording, you know, the universe just kind of festered in my mind perennially, just like for forever. You know, I was just like thinking about it, like 15 years of my life. You know, of course, every day, every week, every month, I swore I never opened that. I never opened it. Wow, I've been playing this game this long. Never opened that. Crazy. But the so what happened was, you know, life goes on. You make different plans. You pick different things up. Whatever you're gonna do, a different thing in life. True Warriors became a book. http://true-warriors.net. Can't recommend you read it enough. It's gone through a lot of changes since its inception, since its birth, but at its heart, you know, it's basically a fighting game turned into a book. The original idea was to kind of turn all my family and friends, I mean, you know, it was a collaborative effort to turn all our family and friends into fighting game characters, you know. Fighting games are so fascinating to me, the amount of depth and care you can show for every single character in the game. Even though the gameplay is essentially just like, you know, punching and kicking, it's very simple, you know, like the amount of like character individuality that they often like pack into a single fighter it's always been a huge draw for me from a creative writing, from a character development standpoint. So when we were doing the fighting game, you know, it was just like non-stop. Ooh, it would be cool if they did this, you know, like for story reasons, and naturally during the course of the development of the game, you know, a lot of it falls by the wayside. You can't do everything. But when you translate it to a book, it's like, well, actually you can do everything. I can make the characters say, do whatever I want, because now it's not animation, it's not graphics, it's not, you know, sound files, it's just words and a page and a book. So I really let myself, maybe flex is the wrong word, but I really went wild in terms of what I could allow my characters to do, and as a result, they became a lot more interesting, I think. And most importantly, you know, I think if I ever did get the opportunity to, I know, just wait till I get me some pale ore. You know, if I do ever get the opportunity to make a real fighting game, you know, it's like most of these ideas were pretty, maybe not pedantic, but like basic by comparison to today's standards. You know, they're ideas I came up with back in the 90s, and now it's like I understand so much more about both character development and also fighting game development. So you know, again, if I ever get the budget, if I ever get the time, if I ever get the means, suffice it to say, you know, like the True Warriors fighting game is going to be nuts. But even the True Warriors fighting game has evolved genre-wise. It's no longer just going to be a strict fighting game in, you know, like those terms. Now it's more akin to crystallized mound. How much time I got left? Not long. but we're having a good time. You guys having a good time? I was really hoping that I could crash through them, but nope. Crystal Heart did not. Listen, I'm trying to give you all the business a Hollow Knight can offer. But, oh boy, that was a real tragic jump. Maybe just dash. Just do a Mighty Number 9 style. And of course, you're here to shoot me. Oh, man. Yeah, and you finally got around to it. Die. Lord. So, my book is good, it's the root of all this, is just me saying that my book is really good, and it really allowed me to stretch my muscles in terms of, like, character design within the confines of a video game, because certainly not every video game puts a lot of effort into the design of their world and their universe. But as somebody who maybe not trash talks, but like, I value that in my gaming projects, whatever. So, I wanted to make sure mine was good. I wanted to make sure mine was tight. So even my stupid puzzle game, free me, you got it. Let's get a thumbnail. Okay. What's up? Consume the descending dark. Tap circle while holding down to strike the earth with a burst of power. Spells deplete your soul. Replenish soul by striking enemies. Now, basically standing down strike, but no complaints. Love a good down strike, love a good ground pound. Shout out to Terry Bogard, right? Is there a down? I don't remember. It's not, no down for me. So... we're all the way back in this chamber? Okay. So, those guys are souls. That's pretty fun, right? And I just absorbed one. That's some interesting lore ramifications, considerations. Isn't that fun? And didn't even take that long. So, now we got another fun faculty for hitting the ground in a really hard, special way. And we need to go up. Is the next place we need to go. Definitely not down. Resting grounds would be fun if we had some faculties that we don't currently have on our person. So, there we go. Descending Doom. My puzzle game was going to come correct too, but, once I finished the book, the book's not done. If anybody ever picks up my book, and it's like, well, this True Warriors guy, this True Warriors universe is, it's where it at. I can't wait to read more of this. I wanna publish a couple more volumes of this. Believe me, there's more to come, man. Raven, Phoenix, the whole gang. I got content to come. But it's all decided content. It's basically content locked. I mean, if we get real far down the line, like I think the final number was like, if we made it to book 12, I basically have 12 books worth of like design in my head in the True Warriors universe. Obviously, I'm not, I have not written that much content, but it's less a matter of being able to write it / knowing how to write it versus just like having someone having the desire to read it. A lot of characters, a lot of scenarios, a lot of stuff going on, but the world doesn't really read books like it used to, so I'm pouring my creative juices into video game development now, both, you know, in terms of making the games, but also in terms of story writing, design, concepts, etc. That's a bummer, right? So, I created an all-new universe for Walter, an entirely new universe. I had never done sci-fi before, I'd never done space before, so I said I was finally gonna do space. I was gonna do aliens. You know, I'd done a lot, you know, I'd done crime, I'd done vampires, you know, like I got a lot of my different ideas. I got like a noir, like a crime drama. Or not a crime drama, like just like a private eye type of piece. I'd never had the guts to go to space, man. Never had the guts to do like a full-on space. Now, it's a lot, you know. It's a lot to begin with, and it's you know, and it's not even that it's hard. It's just like space opens up a lot of doors that you don't realize are open in writing other environments, in writing other kind of genres, kind of styles. You know, like once you start making the rules for how your space works, which could just be as simple as establishing like what the body of government is, it can become difficult to get a good hold on your story. Like you can immediately lose control of what your characters were doing and why and how in the course of your book. So, flibbity flobbity floop. Shoutouts to you guys as always for watching.